Let us begin reading Preparation, which is a part of the series Youngest A Journey Around the World, and it is pitched at 620 Lexile. Let us begin reading Preparation. Youngest A Journey Around the World, Preparation. Lucia was feeling nervous and stressed out. It had been a week since her parents had given her somersault, wilderness, confidence, permission. Yes, it's permission. Permission to sail around the world. She thought that she would have been super happy, but instead she was feeling completely overwhelmed. She had way too many thoughts swirling around in her head at all times. What would she pack? How would she prepare her boat to sail for an entire year? What improvements would she need to make her boat to make sure it was ready? What route would she take on her trip? What was the ideal start date? Could she avoid bad dash somehow? Bad diamond, weather, scratch, peeping, bad weather? It had been another long night of tossing and turning and worrying. There were so many thoughts going through Lucia's head that she couldn't focus on just one. Every time she thought about preparing for her trip, she had just got stressed out. She hardly got any sleep before she went downstairs to eat some breakfast. How are you feeling, Lucia? Her mom asked when she got to the breakfast table. You look like you aren't sleeping very well. I'm not, Lucia groaned. I don't know, Mom. I mean, I really want to do this trip, but even preparing for it is stressing me out so much. Maybe you and Dad were right. Maybe I'm too young to do something like this. Lucia's mom came over to the table and sat down next to Lucia. She put her arm around her shoulders and smiled. It's your choice if you want to go through with the trip, she said softly. But I have to tell you, I have never worried about if you could do it. I worried about it being dangerous. I know that you can do anything you put your mind to. I believe in you 100%. She gave Lucia a hug, and Lucia felt better right away. How do I stop feeling stressed? She asked her mom. It's okay to feel a little nervous, her mom said. That's how you know it is dash to you. It is important, startling, wonderful, stonefish. It is important to you, is it? Let us give it a try. Yes. But what I would do is make a list. Write down everything you need to do before you leave, and then you can put it in mouse to order foods. Put it in order, maybe? Yes. You can do one thing at a time. It won't feel nearly as bad then. Thanks, Mom, Lucia said. She loved talking to her mom when she felt badly. Her mom always had the best advice. After after breakfast, flowering, after pump apartment, after cardboard, after breakfast. I believe it is after breakfast. Let's give it a try. Yes. After breakfast, Lucia went back to her room and made a long list. It had everything she would need to do over the next couple of months. Once she finished the list, she would be ready to set sail. She was starting to feel dash again. Careful, scared, excited, spatial. Um, Again, I think scared. She was scared earlier. The excitement was over. I'm confused between scared and excited. Let us give it a try. Oh, she's excited again. Okay. Let us begin the read the sentence. She was starting to feel excited again. When Lucia's dad came home, Lucia showed him her list. Will you look over this? She asked him. I want to make sure that everything I need is on it. Her dad got his glasses out. He looked over Lucia's list. It was over 2 pages long. Wow, he exclaimed. This is really detailed. It looks great to me, but it's really long. I know, Lucia said. I have really got a lot of work to do before I set sail. Hmm, her dad said. Maybe I could take a few days off of work. Think you might want some help. Lucia broke into a huge smile. Of course, I would like some help. She laughed. Over the next 8 weeks, Lucia and her dad worked on getting ready. He helped her make dash to spray her boat. Breaths, repairs, bundles, rattles. Let us see, he helped her make dash to spray. He made her breaths, repairs, bundles, bundles, repairs to spray her boat. Repairs, most probably. Any part that was old was replaced. He also helped her pack the boat. He had life jackets, food, water, tools, and much more. It was everything she would need to start her journey. She planned to pick up additional supplies when she was in Hint Beam Hall Port. When she was in She planned to pick up additional supplies when she was in Hint Beam Hall Port. She was when she was in port. Yes. Finally, they sat down to plan the route. This was the most important part of the planning. The route had to be carefully thought out. Lucia wanted good dash the whole time. Good craving, blanket, weather, battery, weather. This meant she would be in warm climates as much as possible. She also wanted to use the trade winds. Trade winds were constant streams of air. They blow from the east near the equator. They blow from the west near the bulbs, pipes, poles, desks. They blow from the west near the sea poles. Let us give it a try. Yes, I guess we are right. Lucia could use them to go faster. She took all of this information and together she and her dad planned a route. She would start from the Panama Canal, then she would sail south under Africa. She would go north over Australia, then she would head back toward home. She and her dad thought it would take about a year. Wow, Lucia beamed. I can't believe the preparations are all done. Yay, her dad said. The only thing left is to set sail. They planned to sail down to Panama the next week. Then Lucia would begin her journey. That night she lay in bed. She couldn't sleep. She was thinking about everything she had accomplished already. It felt like she had been on a journey already. She was nervous about her trip, but she was excited too. She couldn't wait to get going. That's the end of the story.